I'm Ellie Webster, and then we have Way-Mor Dairy.
My name is Vicki Schwan, and we are at County Line Dairy Farm.
Hi, I'm Katie Salm.
I am Brittany Elfson.
I'm Cassie Johnson.
Our farm name is Fitzpine Dairy.
I'm Lisa Collins. Our farm's name is Collins Dairy, LLC.
Well, I was born and raised on a dairy farm, and I married Mark in 1984. So, you marry a farmer, you become a farm wife.
I was raised on a third-generation farm, and my husband as well. We've been on our own since 1987, but on this particular farm since 1993.
I got into it because this is my dad's farm, and growing up we always were around helping pick stones, helping feed calves, doing all of that stuff, and I just fell in love with the animals.
I have been here all my life. I came full-time in 2008.
I've never not wanted to farm. I've never done anything but dairy. My whole life I've been in agriculture. My parents own a dairy farm, so since I can remember I've been around cows, and I worked there for a while with them, and then my husband Austin and I decided to go off on our own and start our own dairy farm, and that's where we're at.
This is where I wanted to raise my family. So I was just thrilled to be able to raise my family on a farm. And it's been a wonderful experience, and now I'm a grandma, and I get to enjoy having my grandkids out here. Justin and Victoria have a little girl, Gloriana, and she's out here every day, and when she's out here when I'm feeding calves, she'll push my wagon for me, and it's just a wonderful place to raise a family.
You just really hope that the children you raise on a dairy farm, it's all about giving back. The joy, the Jesus, others, yourself comes to play every day, because you work together, you work hard, you put in long hours, and you really want to see that turn around, no matter if they stay farming with you or an outreach of business.
I love the lessons farming teaches. They see calves born, they feed calves. Even the bad lessons, seeing a calf die or a cow die, they learn where milk comes from, where food comes from.
Faith, family, and farming. And really, they're all combined. If you're a person of faith, of course, faith overrides everything. But on a farm, you are constantly praying, because you have no control over the weather. You have no control over the prices. You have no control over the herd health, how they're producing. So you're constantly asking God to provide.
On our farm specifically, we have 3 women that are herdsmen, and we all seem to have a really important role on the farm, and everybody seems to respect us just as much as a male counterpart.
One of the things that we do on our farm that's kind of neat is when we name our cows, they're named after events that happened. So when we look back at our cow names, we can remember, oh, this or that. As farming became more of the business, women didn't walk away from it. They stayed with it, and they've been an integral part of the farm.
If you look in the FFAs and the ag colleges, the amount of women that are going into agriculture is just phenomenal, just fantastic. It's such a broad open base. Don't be afraid of the challenges. Don't be afraid of the long hours.
Even in our little area right here, we have lots of females that are in the farming industry, and it's just so nice to see that there's more coming in and just taking over and doing just as good of a job, if not better than what a man would.
I feel like sometimes people think it's just a male-dominated world, and I have 2 daughters, and me and my sister are obviously here, and we've always been around farming since we were little.
I think women in agriculture shows young girls that you don't have to just do the set standard. You can drive that tractor, drive that skid steer, be with the cows. You can do any part of it, and I think that's important, because it should be, for young girls, their life should be anything they want it to be, not just set standard.
I think women bring a caring nature to farming, especially when it comes to being hands-on with the babies, with the cows. Women just have that nature in them already to care.
The only lesson is you just gotta keep going. It doesn't matter if you got a bad day, good day, sick.
I would say to any woman that's thinking about being a part of agriculture to definitely do it. It is so rewarding, and there is not a day goes by that I think that I would rather be somewhere else. I know that this is definitely the job for me.
Every day is a different day. Every day is a challenge. There's some days that you can just sit back and rock grandbabies, and the next day you're chasing heifers through a field that just got out.
Realize that it's a business, and it's hard to separate business from family at times. And when tough times come along, and they are, don't let the business come between you and your family.
Go to a farm, ask what opportunities they have. There's no harm in trying, learning, failing, learning from failing. I think that there's opportunity for anything you're interested in or you love, and if you love it, you'll succeed because you're going to never give up.
The family environment that it can be is so rewarding, very rewarding.